Hey everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome to the Gamers Hall. And today we're going to be talking Tasha's Cauldron of everything. But specifically, we're going to be getting into the Feats.
Feats. That's the thing that everybody either really likes or really doesn't like. Where you could use it to up the power of your character or add actual flavor to what you're already trying to do. It's a little bit of the spice in the dish that is your character.
Yeah, because having just one feat, could actually ramp up the roleplay value of your character, because maybe that's what you design your whole character about. Or maybe it just gives you that extra little bit of damage or protection that you're looking for. But either way, let's get into it.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, so the next feat we're going to be talking about is Chef.
This is an interesting feat. This is definitely roleplay feat. Like this is not a combat feat by any means. This is all pure flavor, pun intended.
Yeah. So, why would someone pick this feat? Okay, you're going to get a +1 to either your Constitution or Wisdom. Everybody could use Con.
Everybody. There's not a single class that can't use a bump in Con.
Yeah. And then, depending on what class you want, the Wisdom could be good. Mm-hmm. You get proficiency in cooking utensils. And
you're a chef now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pure roleplay as it is. Now you can go in there into some restaurant fry up, on a walk or something, and get you some fried rice.
Imagine actually going somewhere though and being like, hey, like you guys got any pots and pans? I'm gonna need some strainers, maybe a colander,
or go cook the king or the local baron some food.
Yeah,
to maybe you get something out of it.
And I feel like if a player had this as a DM, I would randomly throw in like a quest where it's like you find somebody who wants to cook like a rare meat, and it's like, listen, I really want to eat a manticore. Could you guys go get it for me? You guys bring it back, and I'll cook it and prepare it.
Yeah, some quest,
or maybe somebody just wants to do that, and your character is the cook. So it's like, yeah, we'll go kill this manticore, cook it, and serve it to you.
Or you could be really evil about it, and you could actually, after the people you killed, you could cook them.
Yeah, evil campaign, Kinku. Kinkus would probably do it.
Orcs could do it.
Goblins for sure.
Different ones.
But anyways, the other two abilities, which are the main reason you're probably going to be getting this feat, is that as part of a short rest, you can cook special food on hand. So you get a number of creatures 4 plus your proficiency bonus. When you take a short rest, and they eat the food and spend any hit dice, they can do an extra D8 of healing. It's basically
Song of Rest,
but in chef version.
Yeah, so this is a nice little bump for non-bard characters. Fighter having this, a monk having this, a barbarian having this.
Or if you're a bard, now whenever you take a short rest, 2d8.
D6.
Oh, well.
D6 and D8.
A D6 and a
so
D8.
You could be like Italian restaurant when they sing, they're that old Italian restaurants where they sing to you as they bring you the food and you hear the guy. So you're getting food and sung to. So it's all a nice meal during a short rest.
Yeah.
Which, doing that in the dungeon, I can imagine would draw quiet attention. So
I wonder how many dungeon masters put in the Song of Rest. It's like, okay, you're singing. You guys get attacked because of the Song of Rest.
Oh, I've for sure thought about it.
Now, the other thing, this is kind of a little lackluster one. It's whenever you spend, with 1 hour of work, when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. These special treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats and gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus.
So, proficiency 2 people get 2 temporary hit points. Proficiency 3 people get 3 temporary hit points. Proficiency 6 people get 6 temporary hit points. I am not a big fan of this. I feel like it definitely should have been more. because, yeah, roleplay wise, it's kind of cool. Hey, here you go. Here's a little treat. Oh man, this beef jerky is great. I feel a little bit more, like ready to go. Or here's a granola bar. Something like that, give you a little extra energy. But for me, that's not a whole lot.
Yeah,
it's not giving you that much of a bonus to survive. It's just like it's going to stop a scratch.
The only classes I can imagine that are getting any good use out of this is either the barbarian or maybe a paladin. But I mean, the one good thing about it is like your characters that are frontliners, the tank. You can go up and just say, "Hey, bop, bop, bop." I don't really have anything to do with a bonus action, especially if I was like a great weapon fighter or something. Then I can just eat this beef jerky, get 2 or 3 temporary hit points. Then next turn when I get hit, it subtracts a little bit off the damage, but then you can attack and do it again. Now, Barbarian is going to get the most out of it.
Yeah, get to double the efficiency, which is good. Now that's turning 2 to 4, 3 to 6. I mean, that's a lot better.
Yeah,
but it's more, to me, it's just like a little add-on to give you something more with this particular feat, because it definitely needs a little bit more to be more useful to people.
Yes, especially if a player chose this feat and they were that character that was like, listen, I want to cook rare meats. I want to, I want to go out and experience all the food in the world, and that's why I'm an adventurer. I go out, I cook, I kill, I cook, I eat.
Yeah.
And, hey, this is the Corey Wolfheart feat, baby.
Oh, that is totally the Corey Wolfheart feat.
So I think as a dungeon master, what I would do for this feat, I would say, like, okay, if you don't have anything special, then this is what you get for those temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. But if you went and got something special, you got a manticore, you killed like a mammoth, or you killed some like really high CR creature, I would increase it. I would double the hit points, triple the temporary hit points. Like, especially
you can definitely add bonuses in there for what you cook and what you eat. We've already had one of my players has already gotten this feat, and he's already using it. In fact, he ended up, after picking up this feat from leveling, he ended up turning their cart into a mobile ramen.
It's a food truck, basically.
Yeah, food truck. He made a ramen food truck. And already I've made it to where he has paid a toll with the food that he has cooked. So it's come in handy, and he's actually made some money off of this feat. That's another thing about this feat, is now you're giving the players ability to create money where they normally wouldn't be able to get it. So as a downtime activity, this is a fantastic feat, because now you go, well, this person has something to do, something to create, a way to connect to the community. Oh my gosh, if you're a spy of some sort, now you've got the perfect opportunity to get people to talk, because people talk the most around food. So now you have the ability to create that scenario with this feat.
Oh yeah, and not to mention, it also gave roleplay value, because last night when they killed the flying creatures, Peritons, immediately was like, okay, we need to start harvesting their meat so he can put them in the ramen that he was going to start cooking the next day.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely adds a little more fun. This feat is for fun. I highly recommend it, just because when your party has somebody that has this feat, the group is there to do something interesting. Not about all, now it actually turns your combat scenarios into, well, what's going to be the meal for the day tomorrow? What are we going to have for tonight? Maybe you might, I can't eat that, so you might avoid it. I don't want to kill a slime.
Yeah.
Or maybe you've learned how to turn slime into a carbonated drink.
Oh, yeah. Or, what?
I think, tell me what you can do with this.
One thing I'd also do is certain monsters, I might give that stuff like something a little bit extra. So, like, if you killed a special creature that had like a resistance to poison, well, if
a treat could give you a resistance to poison, maybe.
For like one turn or something. Or I would say that, or maybe the next hit,
or it could give you an advantage on your next poison saving throw.
Perfect. But also, if you have the poison condition, like maybe give them a DC, so it's like, hey, these treats, DC 16, you pass that. Anyone who has the poison condition, bonus action, pop that in, it's gone. Gone.
Yeah, actually, that's a good addition to this feat that gives them more utility. And honestly, not going to break the game. It's really not, because you're allowing a player to take time to do something extra that will help the party. And anytime the group is helping each other with what they do, it's going to make the game more fun.
Yeah, and not to mention, remember the like back in the old days, like people used to believe that if you ate certain creatures or people, like Conan the Barbarian, there was that tribe that thought if they ate the wizard, they would gain his powers.
Yeah.
So you could have a thing like that where it's like, if you cook this well enough, maybe when you eat that beef jerky, you gain a fly speed for 1 minute.
Or actually, the ones where you would eat you eat parts of your opponent to where you would gain, you would give them respect and also maybe gain some of their knowledge.
Yeah.
So depending on what
you suddenly learn their resistances and their immunities.
Or you might have an advantage on a history check dealing with that tribe because of something that's passed along from something you ate with them. So maybe you are cannibalistic, but you use it to figure out things about different people.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Really, this feat obviously has a lot of role play. It's a lot of fun. So hopefully more people will try this out and give it a fair shake.
Yeah, because I mean, I definitely feel it's worth it.
Yeah, you can definitely pepper this into some of your feats. Okay, I'm trying to start.